Alright, so, what's my first impression of Princess Spike? Well, it's definitely no Princess Big Mac. Alright, so let's be honest here. There was pretty low expectations going into this. I mean, it is a Spike episode. It's not like it was highly anticipated, as evident by the viewer count that we had in this episode compared to other ones. So, it wasn't like there was anything that stood out to me that was just so enormously great that I was just like, oh, this is a redeeming quality for this episode. The thing is, it's not a bad episode though. I'm not trying to say that, and I hope it doesn't come off as me saying that this is just like the worst episode. I'm certainly not gonna pull a Brony Curious and decide to leave the fandom 5 because of one episode. You know, it's just a Spike episode, it's a filler. It was interesting to see Cadance in this episode as she was, you know. I think that's the most we've ever heard Cadance speak since her own introduction episode. That was interesting. She also caught on to Spike's whole plot pretty fast, but it was kind of annoying to see him keep on getting interrupted and stuff like that while he was talking, so I can understand where the kid's coming from. He wants a little bit of respect. You know, you would think people would treat the dragon with a little bit more respect, knowing that when he grows up, he will become this enormous beast, but I guess you don't have to really worry about that because he'll be dead probably by the time Spike grows up. There were also some interesting little characters in there, like this orange Fiordelise looking one that was very alicorny in shape. Didn't have wings though, obviously. It was like Carrot Top 4 merged with like Fiordelise, or however you say her name. Prince Blueblood did act about how I would anticipate him to act, but the fandom usually makes him seem a little bit nicer. I know he wasn't necessarily mean, but just his demeanor wasn't as Celestia-like as I was expecting. I don't know. Also, there was supposed to be dignitaries from every part of Equestria, so why were there griffins, and why was there that guy from Ponyville there? The fluffy cloud guy. I thought, like, wouldn't Twilight be enough for representation from Ponyville? I guess it could be that since she's a princess, she doesn't necessarily count. But what about the fact that the griffins are there? Is Gryffindor part of Equestria? Because, I mean, it's kind of in the middle of the ocean. I don't know. There was a few things in there that didn't make sense. The whole fact of the ending part of the episode where the water main breaks and it causes all this, you know, horrible stuff to happen, so that was horribly contrived. I don't know, it just seemed like a, oh, what could possibly go wrong moment. Like, it could have been dealt with better. It also seemed like this episode, I don't know, it both dragged on too long, it didn't go on long enough, if that makes any sense. If they went on longer, they probably could have made this episode a lot better, but because they went on longer but not to the point that they needed to, it just kind of made it worse. And then we already have an episode of telling Spike, hey, you are important, mate. We couldn't do this without you, mate. Chip, with the whole humdrum scene, Power Pony. So how many episodes are we gonna need to have before Spike gets through his head that even though the fandom seems to not like him as much, that he is still a valued member of the team? I mean, who else is gonna be Twilight's slave? But yeah, if you guys want to see like a full little thoughts video on this besides everything wrong with videos, we're gonna do a podcast later on the Moliminous Network channel. I know we usually don't upload to that because it's a network channel. It's not meant to be uploading to, but we're actually going to start uploading a bunch of stuff. And later on, I'm going to release a video announcing that Moliminous Games and Trixie's Variety Show are both relaunching. Trixie Variety Show will host all of your guys' little content on there that you want to be hosted, such as your reviews, Nananalist, and Moliminous Games will host all your Brony gaming content needs. So if you guys are interested in joining up with that, be sure to send me a message on Skype or PM this channel. Hell, even just leave a comment down below. Speaking of which, guys, it's been Faith or Moliminous. Peace to Lim out. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the episode. I mean, it's a Spike episode, so I'm sure most of you hated it, but you never know. See you guys later. Oh, and happy Father's Day.